Hello and welcome to Lot 49. Today is the 7th of December. Let's begin a news ramble. Well, it's not really news this time. This time I wanted to talk about the state of a British economy while we're out here in this after this stormy night. So 7 out of 10 Britons think that the economy is doing quite poorly at the moment. This is according to a Ipsos poll. The government has had 5 years of unforeseen events that took a toll on the economy. You had the COVID pandemic, in which many people could not work due to fear of spreading the disease. So productivity, GDP decreased, which went on to affect tax incomes, and of course the government had to pay it was paying people who couldn't work just to keep them afloat. So it was spending more money while simultaneously receiving less money in turn. So it was piling on debt, digging into its savings. And after that we had the problems of the supply chain caused by the pandemic. And of course after that we had the Russia's intervention in the Ukrainian civil war. And the Western sanctions on Russia, which drastically increased the price of numerous materials that would normally have come from Russia, but now no longer can. So there's been considerable inflation. From late 2021, inflation has been outpacing wage growth, so people are having to spend more money than they have in their pockets and in their bank accounts. So obviously that affects people's opinion. While nominal wages in mid-2023 were higher than were 20% higher than they were in December 2019. Prices have increased, inflation has increased even more than that. Which branch did this come from? That one up there maybe? No. It's a mystery. Is that one still attached? Yep. I don't like the way that one's hanging. Maybe I shouldn't be out here at this time. Anyway, let's start it so we will continue. And the Bank of England interest rates have risen from 0.1%, which they were during the pandemic, to 5.25% now. So people who had taken on a fair amount of debt beforehand now have to pay even higher interest rates, which is obviously biting into their wages and their savings and putting them under considerable stress. From 0.1% to 5.25%, that's like 525% increase, technically, from where it was before. Yeah, and the British public blames these economic problems on COVID-19. The Conservative policies, particularly Liz Truss's short stay in power, and Brexit. I would blame a lot of these even more so on I would say Labour Party under Tony Blair, and a lot of this stuff is economic problems are largely due to systemic failures that have passed beyond, predated the Conservatives. In Tony Blair and Gordon Brown's policies of reducing interest rates made it very easy for people to acquire a lot of debt, which when the interest rates go up, put them in greater risk of insolvency. So I don't think the Conservatives are entirely to blame here. I don't think. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. I want to make more on the British economy, since that seems to be, and inflation, since that seems to be one of the since that's one of the big three issues for people living in Britain. They may not always be particularly tied to current events or even global events, which I prefer covering, but I have more interest in. But it's important to the electoral base. Without getting their attention, how can you ever inform them about actual global events? Anyway, thank you for watching. Feel free to, if you want to look at the original texts in full, go look in the sources section. That's the ones I used for this. As always, feel free to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.